What's going on, everybody? It's me, Mark Robertson, and I am back in today. And today we are going to talk about what currently the projected starting lineup of the Sacramento Kings is looking like before going into free agency. And just to get right into it, the projected starting lineup really looks like what it's going to look like for the summer league, except for one single player who I'm really excited to talk about in this, and I'll talk about the certain situation with him and everything. So yeah, and really quickly, thank you guys for watching my videos. Make sure to keep hitting the like button, keep commenting down below. I love to talk to you guys, like you know, and the the likes goal today is 25, and and just continue to hit subscribe button if you're interested to keep watching my videos, and hit the notification bell. I would like to see not only informs you and just helps to remind you of when my videos are up. So yeah. And also continue to share my videos. I would love to get as many of the Kings fan base into the program or into my channel as possible. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the projected starting lineup going into free agency, if the season started right now, the lineup would be De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. And that's the guy I was going to talk about. He's coming, guys, and he is going to be amazing. Just wait and see. He's going to be incredible. I'm kind of happy, though. They have league sources saying what his actual contract numbers are, and it's going to be $27 million for 3 years, which is a lot better than $36 million for 3 years. Like $36 million, it's not the number wise, it's more of the pressure wise on the kid. Like, we don't want, and he's not really a kid, he's like 25, but we don't want him to come over and just like have that much pressure on him. It's nicer to see the Kings making a good contract decision, him being within 8 to 9 million range, and then they can just talk about it as the time goes by. But yeah, he'll probably be our starting small forward. Have watched film on him. He could definitely play the small forward position. He's definitely tall enough to play it. He's 6'6". He's not going to get any taller. Like I said, he's kind of met that range of when you stop growing at that point. But he can definitely be the starting small forward. He can be a good scorer. He's going to be a good scorer. But yeah, moving on. Skal Labissiere is going to be our starting power forward. He is the Skal Labissiere that we saw before. Hopefully this offseason he's done what everyone was hoping and bulked up, gaining some extra weight to be able to defend against some harder power forwards like Kevin Love, LaMarcus Aldridge, and even Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka is a very strong player, so he can bulk up and play some tough defense against them. And then center, Willie Cauley-Stein. I'm glad to see Willie Cauley-Stein's gained some travel. There's been pictures of him he's still probably working on his game whenever he can, but it's good to see him getting out and being able to express his artistic side. It just allows him to de-stress for the summer and then just keep working hard to develop his game. And then our bench is Frank Mason, who there's been some people that have talked about the fact that he could be our starting point guard just with the basis of how he has more of a on-the-floor presence, and he was voted #1 in the NCAA last year. So yeah, and then shooting guard Malachi Richardson, I think he'll come off of his injury. He will be ready to play at that position and hopefully be really good at it. Backup small forward Justin Jackson. He will be Justin Jackson. He'll be scoring. Obviously, you got to work on some of his defensive skills. Work on being able to just like with Skal, he has to bulk up. He's very lean, but he can definitely gain muscle if he works hard. And then we have Henry Giles. Giles is going to show people that he's still the person that people scouted. So there's that. And then we have Georgios Papagiannis in a backup center, and Big Papa. And I'm ready. I'm ready to see this summer league team. Obviously, we won't have Bogdan, which is okay because he'll be signing the contract probably during the summer league. But yeah, and then obviously extras, we have Garrett Temple and Costa Koufos. I still see Costa being a trade piece. He'll end up being a trade piece probably. I'm hoping that they're still going to try to trade to Portland. Like, if we could somehow get Mo Harkless from Portland, we'd be set. Like, get Mo Harkless and get like hopefully if they are willing to give up their 19 pick, then go for that. Go for Definitely go for picks if you're going to take take. I'm trying to think of what good, like, I guess we could take Evan Turner and then take like one of their, like, take Evan Turner and take Myers Leonard and then have Myers Leonard as a third string center, and then you'd be pretty good. And then, yeah, so position wise, since the season doesn't start like now, the season will definitely need players that can either be good mentors or be in those starting positions. I can already see Bogdan being probably the starting small forward for how much he's going to get paid, but even that could be variable. Probably could be either backup shooting guard or backup small forward when the season starts. But yeah, certain positions that we would need to fill for this offseason is going to be point guard, small forward, and power forward. Options that we should consider are Darren Collison, Ty Lawson, Sean Livingston, Ian Clark, and many more. Even players on the line of Trey Burke, those could be players that we could target that are still young and still have talent. They just haven't had the opportunity to be really big. Like, obviously Trey Burke went to the Wizards, but he wasn't really that big on the Wizards because it was basically John Wall. Going for small forward, a small forward that they could go for, small forwards that they can go for are Dinalo, Gallinari, Otto Porter, or Andre Iguodala, Joe Ingles, and Joe Ingles is going to be a free agent, and he could be a good, cheaper option for someone who can shoot the three. He can move the ball. He has good shooting potential. He can help teach the future of the Kings and Justin Jackson for that small forward position. And then PJ Tucker could be another cheap option that can still shoot and can still help out. And then power forward, obviously go for Paul Millsap, but the contract has to be right. It can't be a 4-year. It can't be like a $2 million or $200 million contract that has been hinted for the Hawks, because it sounds like he could go to the Hawks, get a 5-year contract for $200 million, which, yeah, a player making $40 million a year who is like 35, so yeah. That'd be kind of odd. But other options we could go for is David Lee and Taj Gibson. Those are both very good backup power forwards. They're both good at their game. Other power forwards you could go for consist of Meritage, the power forward shooting guard guy from Europe, or power forward shooting 3-point shoot guy from Europe. And then for shooting guard, for small forward, you could also go for like talent like Tony Snell, who played really well or played very decently for the Bucks. And you can get Jeff Green, you can get Tony Snell, you can get a lot of this draft, or this, even this, like, the draft was heavy in talent. Free agency is really heavy in talent, like, if you really think about it. So, and we have to meet like we are the team, but the team has to meet a salary floor, and we have a lot of options going to this free agency. So I hope that the Kings look at every single option with, like, how can we use this to make the best contracts? And I hope that if we're going to go for players that are going to, like, want max contracts, then we, like, plan it out right. Like, if you're going to go for Drew Holiday, who's going to want a max contract, you better, like, only do like 2 years, maybe 2 years in a player option. That way it doesn't, like, not screw up, but, like, so it doesn't just, like, leave them in a bad situation. Because, like, the first year would show the team what they bring, and if it doesn't do anything, they could just trade the contract off if they can. So yeah, but that's my take on our projected starting lineup and what the bench would look like and what we could get in this free agency. I just really hope that they're really smart about their decisions, and I'm really excited to see what summer league brings. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to say for this video. Remember to keep liking down below. It just shows your support. Keep commenting down below. I'd love to hear how you guys feel the starting lineup's going to go, and who we could really add that not only could add good talent to the team, but also add mentoring like experience, like not just playoff experience, but like the experience to teach the younger generation, like Fox and Jackson, and Mason and Giles, and even Bogdan. Like even though Bogdan has had experience in a championship team, which is good, he can bring that over. Um, but yeah, we need people that can mentor the future. So yeah, just leave that down below, and yeah, just keep on subscribing. Keep on hitting the notifications button if you want to see more, and make sure to share. Like I said, make sure to share my videos with other Kings fans, just so they can see my videos and keep on watching. And I'll catch you guys later, Hoop fans.